Hello everyone. Hello and welcome to this New Year's Eve special video. Before we get into it, I am recording this right after I recorded the Christmas episode. That's why I'm still in the Christmas mood, but also in the New Year's Eve mood. I still have my Christmas hat. My chair has still his Christmas hat. The lights are still on. But I thought that this would be a very atmospheric mood for this video too, so I thought I'm gonna leave it. In this video, there is just going to be talk. We're not going to watch anything Doctor Who related, but we're going to talk about Doctor Who, and we're going to talk about many topics that come to my head. I have written down some stuff. I have comments of you that you wrote under the last video, under my last special video where I asked you to write down questions or comments that I could answer, and we're going to that video later and answering those comments. Yeah, and it's just gonna be a quiet, relaxing and calm talk about stuff. If you don't want to watch it and you want to do something else, like playing a computer game or tidying up your apartment or anything, you can just leave it in the background. There will be some things that you can see on the screen because I am sharing my desktop, but there will not be much, so that you don't really miss anything if you just listen to it and think of this as a kind of a podcast episode. We're getting right into the topic, and I guess it's best if we start with the Doctor Who stuff, because all of you are Doctor Who fans and so am I, and what better topic to start with than our beloved Doctor. First of all, I do still have questions about episodes that I have seen about the Series 1, and especially about the finale and stuff that was talked about in the finale. And I just wanted to talk about this with you because I haven't pointed it out yet. What I was asking myself, we have seen in the finale episode that the Doctor, instead of dying, changed his looks, his the outside of himself. And before he died, he was referring to it as a trick that all the Time Lords could do to cheat death. And what I was thinking in that moment was, if they can do that, if they do have this trick, why did all of them die then? Why did the whole planet of the Doctors die? They could all do this trick, right? Why didn't they? So I'm asking myself if what happened in the Time War when the planet was dying, was that such a sudden death that they couldn't get to their TARDIS and get the energy, or does it have to do with the TARDIS? Yeah, that's another question. The changing of the Doctor had nothing to do with the light of the TARDIS, with the heart of the TARDIS that he had inside of him. That just was the cause why he was dying. So it's not depending on the TARDIS to be there for a Time Lord to do that, to cheat death. Why didn't the Time Lords do that? I don't understand. I don't know if I'm supposed to know right now. As always, if I don't answer the question in the comments. But that's what I'm thinking about. It's really strange to me. Why did they all die if all of them knew this trick to change death? Then another question that I had in the finale was, who or what was the bad wolf? When I watched the finale episode, I thought that the bad wolf was the heart of the TARDIS. That scattered all those words everywhere in every episode, made people talk about the bad wolf, that was the heart of the TARDIS. And I was wondering why it was referring to, the bad wolf was, it's called bad wolf, was supposed to be something bad, and also the woman that talked about the bad wolf in the second episode, I guess, she talked about it as not a good thing. So why should it be the heart of the TARDIS? Because the heart of the TARDIS is something good, isn't it? At least that's what we think where we are right now. And then I have read your comments, and I have seen that not even you guys are really sure what the bad wolf was, because I got certain comments that said different things. I've had comments say that it was not the heart of the TARDIS, but the time vortex that was the bad wolf. The time vortex was using Rose as a vessel to speak for it and to do stuff for it. And then there were comments saying that, or one comment that was saying that it was the space station was the bad wolf. The space station they were on when they were filming all of those TV shows. So I was thinking about this, but is there any solution, or is this left out there in the open and anyone can think of it? What you think of it? Is this, or is there a solution and I just don't see it right now? And who's right? I don't know. That's why I wanted to talk about it another time before I close this chapter and get into the second season. That was the part where I am asking stuff about Doctor Who. Now in the second part, I want to say thank you to all of you to be so nice to me after what I went through with the Christopher issue. You were so nice. All of the uplifting comments, all of the understanding. You were saying like, your first Doctor will always be your favorite Doctor. It's totally normal. I feel you, and you were so nice to me. Thank you so much. And I was asking in that episode whether some of you could recommend me TV shows or movies that Christopher was in. And oh my god, I do have so much material to watch now. I can show you that. I have made a list. I don't know if you can read this because the note is really small and there is no possibility to make it a little bigger. I'm just gonna read it to you in case that you cannot see it. I took all the stuff that you wrote on YouTube, and there are TV shows and movies. I don't really know which is which, so I'm just gonna read them to you, which you recommended to me watching. There is The Second Coming, which not only one of you, but more than one of you told me to watch because it should be good. Then there is, I don't know if this is a TV show or a movie, The Others. I'm gonna have to look into this one. Then there is the movie, I guess, Thor and the Dark World, where someone of you wrote that he is playing an antagonist in there. And that is quite interesting. I'm really interested in seeing this one. I'm really interested in seeing Christopher in a bad guy mood. That's what I want to say. So I am going to watch this movie, even if it's a theme that I wouldn't watch normally. Then there is something called Jude. I have not more information about this one. I just made a note. Gone in 60 Seconds was also mentioned more than once in the comments. Then something called Let Him Have It. Don't know what that is. Revenge's Tragedy. Our Friends in the North. And The Leftovers. Also The Leftovers was mentioned more than one times. That's all that you recommended to me. And I'm going to look into each and every single one of those things. It's always here on my desktop so that I don't forget. And I'm so thankful that you did this, because you don't know what that means to me, that you are so nice to me and helping me out whenever I ask you to. That really means a lot to me. And maybe, I don't know yet, I cannot promise anything yet, but maybe I'm going to look into one or the other thing and making a video about watching it. But no promise yet. We're getting to this future talk in a few minutes. Okay. What I want to do next is I just want to look into the past 3 months exactly. That's when I started this YouTube channel. I'm just going to take you with me into the YouTube channel and showing you stuff that you normally don't see. I hope that it's okay with YouTube that I do show it, but I guess it is, because it's nothing secret. This is what I see when I go to my YouTube channel, and with the help of this one we are going to talk about what happened in the past. When I go here to my videos, okay, it's all in German because I'm German. So if there is something important, I'm just gonna translate it, but I guess there is really not. The first ever video that I uploaded was this one down here, episode 1 of Doctor Who, series 1. Rose was the name of the episode, and I uploaded it on the 16th of September, which is, I'm filming this video on the 17th of December, like 3 months and 1 day exactly. This one here, these numbers, do mean how many times this video was clicked. And the first one was watched for 926 times. That is crazy, you guys. That's almost 1,000 times someone clicked on the video to watch it. And out of those 900 people who started to watch the video, 10%, think about this, clicked on liking this video. It's a 100% just liking, not a single dislike. This is crazy, you guys, and that's part of why I am always so thankful for you, because you're not only watching the video. I need you to understand what this means for me, what you do, but you're giving me these positive feedbacks. And if you look at this, almost every single video has 100% likes only. There is just those 2 videos, was The Empty Child and The Doctor Dances, where some people 1 dislike and here 2 dislikes, and all of the other videos 100% likes. And that is just crazy. People who watch the videos are liking the videos and giving me the feedback that they do like it. I mean, on this video it's even more than 10%. That is so crazy. that's why I'm so thankful for everything that you do to me, because I'm waking up in the morning thinking about this YouTube channel because it really makes me happy. And I see that it makes you happy if I upload a video, so we're all happy, and that's just a great thing. Yeah. And what else you can see over here is this one, which means restrictions. And there you can see, this means copyright claim if this is written there. And as I go through the videos, you can see copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos out of all of them who do not have a copyright claim. And all of the others I just claimed. This is crazy. Which means that all of those videos will have commercial breaks in them without giving me any money of that. It just goes to the people who claimed the video. That is also so crazy. And this one too, this is not up there. When you see this video, it will be up there. My subscribers special. I don't know how you have reacted to it yet, and I'm really excited for it because it's something new and I don't know whether people will like it or not. I guess this video will have more dislikes than my other videos because it's just not the normal thing. I just hope that people who don't like it just don't watch it and don't write any mean comments or something, because I can handle the dislike button. If you don't like something, you should dislike something. You should show me that this is something that you really don't like. So it's also something good for me to see whether you like my content or not. But writing mean comments is something that I am really not good with handling yet. I hope it'll get better over time. Yeah. And then we have the comment section, which, yeah, there will be some comments. I don't want to show them because I don't want to get into the privacy of the people who commented. I don't want to show their names, even if they are on the channel and everybody could go watch. But if I don't know whether people do like it or not, I'm just not gonna show it. And then I do have the analytics over here, which means that I can watch how the videos are doing, how the channel is doing, what kind of people are watching my videos, and I can take a look at how many people, this means now, are watching any of my videos now. Right now there are 2 people watching a video of mine, and between 11 and 12 o'clock there were 13 people watching. Wow, okay. Here is the number of the subscribers that I do have right now. And yeah, here are the videos again. And this is the time and the percentage of the time. How many people of you do, how long you do watch a video. And as you can see over here, I don't know if those numbers are if other YouTubers have those kind of numbers, if this is normal or not. I guess many of you do watch the video until the end, and many other people that maybe do watch the video for the first time or have just found the channel clicking on the video because it was recommended and it's not for them, they just watch 2 seconds and then get off, and this is what's also in here in this count. This one is crazy. The finale part 1, 53%. Most of the people watch more than half of it. This is crazy. And then the second part, I guess that is because not many people are watching, or not that many people are watching my review in the end. They're just watching the reactions, and that's totally fine. I mean, every one of you should watch what you want to watch, right? Yeah. And then what I really don't like with YouTube is every time you upload a new video, it shows you whether the video did better or worse than the last one, and this is just raising some kind of pressure, if you get what I mean. Those kind of numbers, I try to ignore them, but every time that, yeah, here it's saying your typical clicks are between 100 to 350, 180 and 350, and this video reached 193, so it's in your thing. And then the click rate, which means if people get the video recommended, how many do actually click on it, and this is less people clicked on it than in the video before. And then there is the watch time, which normally lies between 11:45 and 12:46, but this video, this homework video, wasn't even that long, so it's normal that the watch time goes down with this one, but it just raises some kind of pressure if you see those numbers. There is also, yeah, also over here you have the same numbers than before, like the click rate of the impressions themselves, how many people actually clicked on videos, how many viewers there are, and you can see the up and downs. Yeah, and then you can see here, that's just an example, that's the first video that I ever uploaded, the rose video, how people are watching it, like they're clicking on the video and then it's just going down. Those are the people who click on it without knowing what they're getting into, or people who just see me and think like, oh my god, I don't want to watch any reactions of that person, and then click off. And I'm losing viewers pretty fast at the beginning, but then most of them just stay, watch the reaction, and then when it gets to the review, you can see this downward trend over here, and all from 100 people watching, just 7 stay until the very, very end with this video. Yeah, that's really interesting to see. This is the finale, part 1, and you can see also here in the beginning, many people just leaving straight when they start the video, and then many of you watched until the end, and then it goes down. And then because there's no review in the end, and then there is the second part, and you see the same thing. Like, this is the reaction, and as soon as the reaction is finished, the review is not so interesting for many people. Which is interesting to me, because when I watch reactions of other YouTubers, the review is even more important to me. The thoughts that the reactors do have about the episode is even more important to me than the reaction itself. That's kind of interesting. And then let's get to you guys. This one is only you. Here I can see how many people are viewers who come back every now and then. And here are viewers who just have been there one time and then went away. And those are the subscribers. Yeah, and then here are other channels that you guys are watching. That's quite interesting for me. I can go through that. Yeah, there's a lot of Doctor Who and other reactors. And then there is the chart where I can see at what time you guys are more or less active. You can see this gray area here around 6 o'clock in the morning. Not many of you are that active during that time. And then it starts around like 12 o'clock. And then it's 6 o'clock. And then in the evening it gets very bright, which is where most of you people are online on my channel. Here we do have the countries where you are coming from. 55% of my viewers actually do come from the UK. And 12% do come from the United States, and then there is Australia, 1.3%, Canada, 0.5%, Italy, 0.3%, And then if I click on here, I can see all the other countries. Germany, I had 13 clicks from my home country. This is great. And here I can also see people from the UK actually watched 9 minutes and 5 seconds of a video. And people from America watch like around 8 minutes and so on. Colombia, just 1 second. That's funny. And then there's Ireland, Belgium, Spain, New Zealand, and oh wow, New Zealand. 10 people, but 35 minutes of watch time. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I sometimes just go here on my analytics to see what has changed, and it's kind of interesting from time to time. And then here we do have the subscribers without subscription. There are 54%, and subscribers with subscriptions, there are 46%. Then we do have, this is also really interesting to me because that is changing like every day. Here is your age and your gender, and most of the people watching my channel at the moment are 92% are men and 7% are women. Most of the time there are more men on my channel than women, but this is changing from day to day. It has also been 17% and 20% and now 7% again. That's really interesting to watch. And from the age, it's like no one is under 18, which is great, because I don't have to think about making content for kids. That's even more complicated than making content for adults. So this is good. There's a lot of you people between 18 and 24, some between 24 and 33. Then just some of you between, this is my age realm, 35 and 44. And then, like, if you count this together, almost half of my audience is between 45 and 64. And over 64, there is no one at the moment. At least YouTube is saying that. I don't know. Yeah, and 2.6% of you are watching with English subtitles. 97% are watching without. And that's really interesting. And I hope it was interesting for you too to see this, because normally you can't see this one. So I hope it was interesting for you too. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Now we have talked much about the past and what has happened on the channel in the last 3 months. And now I want to talk a little more about the stuff that is going to happen in the next year. Maybe. At least what I have planned for the channel for next year, not last year. What's totally clear for me and can also be for you guys is that Doctor Who reactions will be there next year. That is just nothing we have to talk about. This is just set in stone. But I do want to expand my reactions even a little bit further and like have something for people who are not really into the Doctor Who universe, but who do like movies, for example, or other TV shows. That's why I have decided I want to make reactions to other TV shows next year. I have already spoken about this with you, and I have asked for recommendations, and like you have seen the list of the Christopher movies, I also have a list of TV shows that I could watch next year. I'm not going to show you that one because it's gonna be a secret until I upload them. But there are quite a lot of TV shows and I have to kind of sort them out because you guys gave me many recommendations. I do have recommendations for myself and I don't have enough time to record them all, so I have to sort them out somehow. I don't know yet how. and I want to make movie reactions too. This is something especially for the people that are not into TV shows and are not into the shows that I am watching, because a show always means like kind of dedication. There is one episode every week, and with a movie reaction I could like give people videos that they can watch one time and then move on with their life, have like an hour of fun stuff and then go on and do something else. And there is like a variety of movies to watch. I mean, I don't like every single genre, and what I can tell you right now is that I'm not going to watch any cartoons or animated movies because I don't hate them, but I don't really like them. Never going to watch anything animated. It's just not my kind of movies. And I don't like pirate stuff. Like movies like the Caribbeans, what are they called? I don't remember the title. That's something I don't like. But what I do like is I like horror movies. I like thrillers. And I like good comedies. Good comedies, okay? There are so many bad comedies out there. I really don't like this stupid humor, this feces humor, or I don't know how you call it in English. We in Germany call it like, that's what it's translated into English. Like if you talk about gross stuff, that's nothing that I do like. But I do like a good comedy. And there are many movies on the market that I haven't seen already. I mean, with the horror movies, it's gonna be kind of hard because I have like seen them all. I guess. At least the good ones, I have seen them all. But maybe there is going to be a new one, or there is one that I didn't think of for now. And also another thing that I'm planning for 2022 is a Patreon channel. I have already talked about this a few times, or like just said one sentence and then went to another topic. But I'm planning a Patreon channel. I have already like made one. I have not uploaded anything on there yet because still I am not very sure about the money stuff. My first plan was to make a Patreon channel and then put up, oh, there is my cat walking through the picture, and then make a channel, a Patreon channel where you guys can get free movies or TV shows, but it's not possible. At least I haven't found an opportunity to do that. The minimum you have to set up is $1 or euro or whatever pound, and I will have to do that. And for now, this is what I am planning to do: is I am going to put the entire first series, including the Christmas episode, on this €1 tier. So that all of you can watch the whole first series for just €1, and then think about whether you do like this and you do want to continue with it, or if you say, okay, I have watched the first series and this is not for me, I'm just gonna go my way, I just have paid €1 and that's it. So that you guys have the opportunity to see what you would get if you would want to spend a little bit more money. And then I'm thinking about making a second tier, which will be a little bit more pricey, where there will be the full reactions for the rest of the Doctor Who episodes. I don't know how much that will cost. I will also have to look into the Patreon stuff first and how those tiers are going to be, or what I can do with those tiers. It's gonna be a little more pricey than €1, because there is the thing. I really love making those reactions, and I wouldn't want to take any money from any of you for watching the full reactions, but this, as much as I do love it, it takes time from my day, and it takes a lot of time from my day, because not only do I have to record the video, but the editing process, the uploading process, the uploading drama with every single video is taking so much time. There have been videos where I was sitting in front of the computer just uploading and editing the video to get it up on YouTube without a copyright claim, where I was sitting in front of the computer for 3 days just doing that. It's kind of a work. And that's why I think it is okay to get a little bit of money for it in return. I hope that's okay with you too, but since I do have another work where I have to be like 8 hours every day, and then when I finish this one I go straight into the reactions, and there are, on top of the 8 hours that I have already worked, another 3 to 4 hours after that I record and edit and upload the video. Oh, ambulance. Sorry if the mic catches up on this. And I think, oh, it's coming closer. Okay. And I think that it's okay to charge a little something for that time that I am putting into all of this. And also, I had to buy the software not to record, because this is OBS and this is free, but I had to buy software to edit the video, which was very pricey, and I had to buy a new camera. I bought the microphone and all of this. I don't know, we're at like €500 or something, all of this together, and I do have the ring light up there. This is all just the starting equipment, and if something just breaks or doesn't work anymore, I will have to buy new stuff. So I guess only for that it's okay for me to like take a little money just to keep up with the quality of the reactions. I hope it's okay. I really am not a person who does this, who does like this, but I guess there is no other way, because I am not a rich person and I don't know how to afford all of this if there is not a little income in return. So I hope that's okay with you, and you don't have to be there if you don't want to pay anything. You can always go to my YouTube channels. My reactions there will always be free. I will never ever monetize my videos on YouTube, never. And even if I would, it would be free for you. Oh, okay. And then I am planning a third tier, which will be a tier where you get all of the Doctor Who reactions. Then on top of that, all of my other reactions, may there be TV shows or movies or anything else, you will get this on the third tier. That's what I'm planning. Don't know if it will be like that, but that's what I'm planning. Okay, next thing I want to talk about, and the last one before we get to your comments, is I do have a question about Doctor Who, and that has also something to do with the content that I'm making on this channel. But I am also a gamer, and I do have the question, is there a Doctor Who video game? Does something like that exist? Again, I don't want to Google it because I don't want to spoil myself, but is there a game? And if so, when can I play it? At what time am I able to play it without spoiling anything? Maybe you guys could let me know. Thank you for that in advance. Okay, now let's get straight to your comments, and I'm going to put them on over here because, as I said, I don't want people to see other people's names who don't want to be online. I mean, you're already online, but you know what I mean. Okay, first comment. Hi, I don't have a question. Well, I do, but I can't without spoilers. That's very kind of you that you don't spoil anything. I just wanted to say I've really enjoyed all your reactions and reviews for this series, and I'm really looking forward to seeing series 2 with you. Christopher was fantastic. Yeah, he was. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am going to answer all of your comments after I filmed this video, but that's what I'm talking about, you guys. I am reading those kind of comments like every time I upload a video, and it makes me so happy that you are so grateful, and the return that I do get from your comments is just it's just exceptional. This is so great. It's not only one time that I'm sitting in front of the comments, reading the comments and starting to cry because you guys are so nice to me. This is what usually happens, just so you know. Okay. Thank you for that comment. Okay, then there is another one. That's not a really a question, but I'm gonna read it anyway. Some people just do not get it when you ask them to not post spoilers. They think, oh, you like this person is not a spoiler, it's a spoiler. They had just enjoyed the show the same way we did, not knowing who becomes a reoccurring character and who does not, etc. Yeah, I have already talked about. Thank you for this comment. That was very nice, and yeah, I am not mad at those people. They are not mean. They don't mean to spoil anything. They just don't know any better, and that's why I am repeating myself over and over again about what I do consider as a spoiler and what I don't, so that even new people who haven't watched the past videos do know that. I don't want to annoy you with that, but it actually makes sense, and I can see that whenever I say something like that, the following videos do not contain any spoilers anymore, so it's affecting your looks on your comments too, so that's a good thing. Thank you for that. Then there's another comment. Personally, with my videos, I'm happy to get any copyright as long as it isn't blocked. Yeah, I feel you. I don't make any money or want to currently, so I have the same viewpoint in that as long as people can watch it, it's alright. Yeah, that's what I think too. Also, at some point for special events, if you want to react to something Doctor Who related but not the next episode, you should try some classic Who episodes that people recommend. I really don't recommend watching the whole of it unless you feel like you want to do that in future, then reserve it for that. But it's an idea of something you could do one day. Anyway, I'm excited to see reactions to the next episode and whatever else is to come. Thank you for that comment. Yes, Doctor Who classic episodes. There will also be other comments mentioning that as we go on. That's something I am really thinking about, but I don't know, and I don't want to make false promises. That's why I am not going to say whether I will do them in the future or not, because I actually don't know, but it's something that I do have on my mind and I'm thinking about it. I will also have to talk to my mod about this, because he has done a phenomenal job until now to keep me from spoilers, and he is going to tell me whether an episode would be a spoiler or not, or which episode I could watch or not. So it's on my mind. I'm thinking about it. Thank you. Next comment. Oh, the special video is on Sunday. I thought it was Saturday. Yeah, that's a mistake that I made in the video. I'm so sorry for that. I also answered that comment. I don't know if you have read it yet. I am so stupid sometimes. In the beginning of my video was saying that the special episode would come on Sunday, and then in the end I'm saying Saturday, and then I might all of you totally confused. It's coming on Saturday, but at the time this video was airing, you will already know, so. For the end of the year video, I was wondering whether you knew about anything about David Tennant or his acting before going into the Christmas story in the second series. Also, okay, I'm going to answer this one first. No, I didn't know anything. I went in there totally blind. I was so surprised, and I think you can tell from my face that I'm doing while this happens that I didn't have a clue. That was such a big surprise. Yeah, and I'm still suffering today. Also, I think you said that you knew David was going to take over the role, but did you know before the final episode of the series one that the Doctor could regenerate like that? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know anything. And can you imagine what it would be like? Well, that's an interesting question. What would it be like to regenerate? I mean, this is very complicated because on the one hand, you die. On the other hand, you don't. You just change your appearance. And I guess for the Doctor himself, not much has changed because he is still himself. He feels, he thinks, he has the memories like he always did. He just from the outside feels different. And so I guess, I mean, apart from the pain that he was feeling while it was changing, it wouldn't be so bad for the person to do that. I mean, the process is hurtful. I don't want to go through that. But the effect that it has is not so big for the person who changes. So I think it won't be that big of a thing for yourself. It would be a bigger thing for the people surrounding you and the people being used to your face. I think that's kind of the bigger issue, but not for yourself. Hope that answers your question. Okay, next comment. Hi, has anyone told you about the minisode Born Again yet? Is that what you were referring to? Yes, yes, I was. Yes, I had watched the minisode, but when this video airs, you will already know, so I won't have to go into this comment that much. If you don't know about it, these minisodes were released between seasons and are a very important part of Doctor Who. You should react to it even if you've already watched the Christmas special. Yeah, I have watched it, and you guys don't have to worry. I have seen those kind of comments so much over the last weeks. You will not have to worry about me missing anything about the Doctor Who universe, because my mod is phenomenal. Like I said before, thank you so much to you. I'm writing this in every single email I'm writing you, I guess, but I wanted to say this straight to you. Thank you for all the work that you have done in those 3 months, and without you, these reactions wouldn't be what they are. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And he will keep me up to date. He knows exactly what I should know, at what moment, what information I do need, and what I don't. He is very cautious with spoilers, but he lets me know, for example, about the spin-offs. He told me there is spin-off A, spin-off B, spin-off C, just an example. He didn't tell me the titles of the spin-offs. He just told me that this spin-off would be great to watch after series so and so, or between those episodes and those episodes, or with the special. You should, I'm not going to tell you the title because it's spoiling you, but you should watch this minisode between the finale and the Christmas episode. He is telling me all this stuff, so you will never have to worry about that. The Doctor Who universe is really complicated. I could have never imagined that, but he is like leading me through all of those paths, and he is telling me what's interesting for me and what I have, what options I do have, without spoiling anything ever. So don't worry about that, and thank you. You know who you are. I don't want to say your name, I would, but I don't want to say any names like I mentioned before. Just in case you don't want to. I don't know. The next comment says, Nick community stands strong behind you. Oh my god, that's so great. When I have read this comment, it immediately made me cry or tear up, because Nick community, that's such a cute name. Can you imagine? I mean, my name is Nicole, and Nick community, I know you know what that means, but it is so cute. Nick community, that's really, really cute. I like that. Let them advertise. If people have sense, they have an adblock program and don't see them anyway. My question for the future is, what is in the blue shelf in the background? A tour around your trinkets can tell a story. Haha, of course embarrassment, but either way fun, probably Buffy stuff. Yeah, well, no, not that much Buffy stuff actually. I mean, I do have like almost all of the books and comics, but they are not in any shelf because I do not have that many shelves. I do have many bookshelves all around in this apartment, but the Buffy stuff is in a bag somewhere in this room behind me, because I don't have so many shelves. That's just too much. And I do have the DVD box of Buffy, but that's it. I do not have any posters or stuff like that of Buffy. One of the posters that I do have, oh no, it's up there, you cannot see it right now, is from The Walking Dead. It's Negan, which is my absolute favorite character of this show. I love him to bits. And then I do have, on the other door, I do have Sherlock. And then I have other posters all around in my apartment, but none of them are Buffy related. And about that room tour, I guess this is not going to happen anytime soon, and I can tell you why, because the camera that I do have is attached to the computer, so all I could do is like turn the camera around in this room, but that would not be really good quality for a video. Just a wobbly picture of my room. Maybe, I guess I could try with my cell phone if this will work. I don't know if I could like make a room tour with myself. That could be a possibility, but I don't have another camera that is not attached to the PC. So, And about the blue shelf in the background, I can show you what's in there. I can't get the blue shelf down here, but I can get the stuff that's in the blue shelf, and since the lighting is not very good, I guess if I would turn the camera, you wouldn't see what's in there, so I bring the stuff to you. Those kind of things are in there. You can see, like, yeah, little bear. Those are from the Kinder eggs. Kinder Surprise egg. I don't know if you... Yeah, in England it's legal, right? In America it's not legal. This are figures. Get them kind of cute. Because I was collecting them when I was younger. All of them are older. Like 20 years old or something, or even older. Yeah, cars and stuff, and the shelf is full of them. And I also do have like 3 big packages full of them. because I was collecting them, and I was thinking maybe I could like keep them until I retire and then I could sell them and buy and have much money. That's the plan behind all of this. I don't know if this will happen. And then I do have a picture of the doodle mouse. Don't know if you know that. It was a big thing when I was younger. Not anymore, but I think it's really cute, so I keep it here. And it was a gift from a very nice, kind and close person, so I'm keeping this one. Yeah, that's the stuff that is on my shelf. There are even more figurines, but I guess, yeah, that's enough for you. I mean, I could show you all of my thousands and thousands of figurines that I do have. That would be another special, but I don't know if anything would be interested in that. It would get boring quite fast, I guess. So, I hope I answered your question. And about the room tour, I'm trying to figure out if this will work with my cell phone. Maybe another special, maybe 1,000 subscribers special, I don't know. Okay, next comment. You're aware that we all charge a fee for every comment we make, aren't you? Yeah, well, when I have read that comment, I bursted out in laughter, because that one is so funny. I didn't expect to read that. Yeah, you charge a fee for every comment. We charge per word, which is why my comments are always so long and the bills are sent out promptly in the new year. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for those bills. Oh my god. Can you think of that? I mean, there is a platform, it's called D-Live? Is it? Or D-Live, D-Tube? I don't remember. I was on there like 2 years ago or so. It's on the blockchain. It's just like YouTube, but every time you watch a video, you like create coins, or you collect coins for watching a video, for clicking on a video, and for interacting with it, for writing comments. And you get paid with crypto coins. That's funny. Yeah, but I'm not on there anymore because there are not as many videos as there are on YouTube, so I'd rather watch them without getting anything but having a wider variety. But that comment was so funny. Thank you for that. It really made me laugh. It made my day. And the last comment. Can we talk about Classic Who? If you can fit it in. If you are not sure what that is, Doctor Who will be 60 years old in 2 years. And Classic Who is everything before Christopher Ecclestone. 60 years old! Wow! In 2 years. Then we'll have a big celebration. I'm gonna prepare a very good special for that one, I guess. So good to know. Yeah, I know about the Classic Who. I have talked about this from the first comment that I have read. I do know that because all of you already let me know when it took place, and it was before Christopher Ecclestone, and that Christopher Ecclestone was the 9th Doctor who played this role, because in the classic episode there were 8 other Doctors playing the role. And I do know of it, but as I said before, I don't want to promise anything. I don't want to make false promises. That's the worst thing that could happen to me. So it's better for me to not promise anything and then surprise you, maybe in the future. Okay, that's it for the comment section. Thank you again for each and every single one of you who left a comment. I just liked him to bits. That's the best thing about uploading a video. I can't wait until I get the email of my moderator and the green light where he's saying, I've been through all of the comments, go there and read them. It's the best thing of all of them, interacting with you guys and answering to you guys. Oh, there is one thing I wanted to point out. And I don't know if this will continue, but as we moved on with the serious one, the comments got more and more and more each episode. The more people we get, the more comments are there. And I really love to answer your comments and to read them. But for the finale, there were so many comments that I couldn't quite go through each and every single one of them and answer each and every single one of them. And I don't know if this will continue in series 2 or if this was just a finale and then it will be a little bit less as we go into the second series. I don't know that yet. But if we will get there at some point, I will have to decide what I want to do with the comment section going on into the future. Because if one day there will be 100 comments on each video, it's not possible for me to read them, yes, but to answer each and every single one of them. And then many comments are very long and my response to them are very long too, which I love to read those comments, but typing all of those long responses takes so much time, and already on one video I will need for the finale I needed 2 to 3 hours to answer each and every single comment. That's also something that at one point I will have to take a break from that and just answer specific comments and just liking other comments. Yeah, just so you know. But before I decide that, I just want to see whether this is really a thing in the second series or maybe it's not, and I'm concerned too much at that point. I don't know. Yeah, I will decide when we will see how many comments you're writing. But you can be sure of one thing: I will read all of them and at least like each and every single one of them. That's the least thing I can do. If you take the time to write a comment to me. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to talk about. I hope this video, this podcasty-like video, was something nice for the end of the year. I hope you liked it and you enjoyed what I was talking about. I just love talking, even if it's in a foreign language, and I'm not really used to do that, or I wasn't before I started making the videos. But I hope you like it, and I wish you guys a very, very, very happy new year, a very happy 2022, a better one than the last year. I mean it. I wish you that every year that starts as a better year than the last one. I wish you a happy new year. I wish you joy and health and luck and fun and every good thing for the new year. I wish you the very, very best. Have a nice celebration, and next year we are going to watch the second series of Doctor Who. We're going to continue our journey, and I'm very happy that I do have the opportunity to do that together with you. So, Happy New Year, have a nice celebration, and we'll see each other next year. Bye!